Hey there folks, and welcome back for another shaving video. I'm Chris from iLather.com, and today we're going to use the the Asylum RX single edge razor for the first time. And there you can see the blade, a nice looking razor. Just got that yesterday. You can go see my initial impressions video on that if you want to. Also, we're going to use the Asylum Shave Works, and this one is by Saponificio Veracino. Very, very nice soap maker. This one is a Colonia type scent. It smells like Aqua de Parma. Actually, I had two of these. I gave one away because it had a dent in the tin a few weeks ago. This one does not. Very, very nice scent on this. This is a hard soap, by the way. Let's give you a look at the soap. Hard soap. Very, very nice scent. Again, there it is, Colonia by Asylum Shave Works, and I actually cut some off the bottom and put it in our Captain's Choice bowl here, and we're going to load from that. Today we're going to use a old school Plisson brush. No longer the brush of the gods, in my opinion, because the knots have just gotten so much better, folks. And thank your custom brush makers for that. Thank yourselves for that, for demanding more. And look, you can reach out to these custom brush makers like Nathan Clark, Peter Wolf, Rudy Vay. They are the reason that you have knots superior to this now, like the Black Wolf, like the Game Changer, and all these knots. They are the reason. K-Shave Works, I think, may have came out with the Game Changer. I don't think Simpson had a hand in it. I don't think the bigger companies like Mula had a hand in it. Simpson, you know, last brush I tried was still using that crappy fiber they use, which is absolutely a disgrace. So thank your custom artisan brush makers for bringing you superior knots, for innovation, for taking it to the next level, where a lot of the bigger companies are, you know, some are still using terrible knots, and others I think are kind of resting on their laurels. That's the benefit of dealing with an artisan type company. All right, let's see what we got here. Load wise, looks like we've got a pretty good load. Let's wet the face and get going. Stay tuned. And all right, let's see how we do today with our Asylum by Saponificio Veracino Colonia. Great scent on this. I'd call the scent strength about 7. Really, really beautiful scent. And Saponificio Veracino is a soap maker out of Italy. They make hard soaps. They're very good. In my opinion, they are pricey, but they're good. Very good stuff here, as you can see. No problem lathering it. Lathers quite easily. For hard soap, plenty of lather to work with here in the brush. I've never had any problems whatsoever with the Saponificio Veracino soap. They've always done me right. And let's clear this area off a little bit so we don't get too busta-ish. Anyway, really nice stuff. I'll release a video this morning before I go to work, and then this video will go up after I get home and get it posted. Okay, looks like we've got a nice thick lather for patch 1. First go with our Asylum RX. So we're going to see how we do today, see how the angle is. That feels pretty nice. It is a heavy razor. By the way, the blade in this, kind mild, just because I'm trying to sort of go through those blades. First use, wanted to use a brand new blade in this razor. That feels very nice. The angle was quite easy to find. It just, you know, kind of rested on your face, and it does the work for you. Feels like it's doing a nice job, to tell you the truth. Nice. Pretty enjoyable there. Not bad at all. Feeling good, everyone. And this is a good feeling when you pay as much as I did to have one that, you know, the shave is really nice. $230 for this pricey guy. But I imagine it will last lifetime. So again, if you're looking at brushes and razors, look at it as a lifetime investment, I suppose, if you're buying, premium gear. Now, do you need premium gear like this to get a great shave? Absolutely not. And whether it's worth it to you or not will depend on whether you appreciate the craftsmanship, you just want to have another razor and what have you. But on the first pass, that was quite nice. Felt nice and efficient. Let's rinse the face and we'll come back for pass 2. All right, so that first pass was quite nice with the Asylum RX. No grievances whatsoever to air. And again, I'd have to say if I was picking out something, again, like I mentioned yesterday, probably the only flaw that I see is packaging. You really want to have the packaging meet the product to me. Like when you buy an iPhone, you get a nice package. And it just feels, it sets the tone for a quality experience. And so that's the advice I would give is, spruce up that packaging a bit. Because like when you get an Above the Tie or a Timeless or charcoal or, you get a decent package. But the razor itself on that first pass was quite nice. Now, some people don't give a hoot about packaging, but I think it shows your appreciation and care in your product when you put it in a nice package. The Rockwell, for example, is $99, and it comes with a fantastic package. Just sets that tone for a great experience. Does it make any difference at all in the shave? Absolutely not. But it counts. Believe me, it counts. And people notice. And it sets apart, sometimes when brands are close to equal, you'd be surprised how packaging can put it over the top. Okay, enough packaging. Let's get back on the shave. First pass was very nice. One of the things about the Artist Club razors, as you can see there, it gets a lot of real estate. Just about my whole cheek, in one stroke. So when people ask what are the advantage, that can be one. If you don't like having to make as many strokes, perhaps. See, as you watch there, just almost my whole cheek in one, stroke. So that's not bad. It feels different. The blades are more rigid. And many people enjoy this style of shaver. I do enjoy it quite a bit. They use rigid blades that there's very little flex in, either for Feather or Kai, or I can't think of who all makes them, but those are the ones I use, Feather and Kai. This is a good shaver, folks, I gotta tell you. I'm not disappointed. It feels efficient. It feels, I wouldn't call it crazy aggressive or crazy efficient. Definitely more so than, say, the Colonia razors. General, I can't remember. I don't have a mongoose, but from what I recall, this might be a step up from that, perhaps, as I remember. But really nice shaver. All right, let's rinse the face and we'll come back for pass 3. All right, here we go, pass 3. By the way, if you are looking for a great Aqua de Parma hard soap, this is a great one. This one smells really, let's get some of that leather out of there. This one feels really nice. So give it a shot. It has performed well, and Saponificio Veracino makes a quality product. I'm going to shave all the way up to my eyeballs, evidently. That's all right. We roll with it, people. We roll with it. That's what we do on this channel. We just keep going and going and going, and we're going to continue to as long as we can, as long as we enjoy it. That's the key, is enjoying it, and you all enjoying it. And if that's the case, we will continue to roll with these new products and telling you what I can tell you. Now, ultimately, you've got to make your own decisions, but I bring you this stuff just to give you an idea and give you a glimpse into what's going on, and you take it from there. You are the boss, as I always like to say. You make the calls, whether it's with respect to what you purchase or the way you shave, because once again, not a one-size-fits-all hobby. Our lathers are different depending on our face and set of conditions. And you once you develop some competency, are the only expert in shaving your face. You, not me, not Mantic, not Geo, not anybody. As great as they are, they're absolute experts in my opinion. They are. But they're not an expert in shaving your face. Only you are. You're the only one who has those unique set of conditions. So keep that in mind and never lose sight of the fact that while there are many experts and people who have far more experience, once you know your face, you are an expert. You may not be an expert in every single product and, male grooming per se, but you certainly can be an expert in shaving your own face. So you are at the wheel and definitely in charge of the way you enjoy your experience. And I've always said, as long as you're treating people right and doing right by people, there really aren't a lot of rules for participation, Be decent, be honest, have integrity, and enjoy. That's really what it's all about for me anyway. And nice. I don't know if you can hear that, but you can definitely hear some feedback on this razor. I have to say, the first shave has been impressive. I am not disappointed. This has produced a very good shave, very, very well made razor. All right, let's rinse the face. We'll come back and do the post. Stay tuned. And all right, in comes the magic made by Witches, Thayer's Witch Hazel. And of course, I am the self-professed #1 fan of Thayer's. Again, as I pointed out yesterday, my spot there is finally getting better, I should say. With Thayer's and perseverance, getting better. And while that sets for just a second, let's do a quick review of the equipment we used. Asylum RX razor. I was impressed. This is a good shaver. It's heavy, not super heavy, but heavy. I much prefer this over the original Cobra, the Mongoose. I prefer it over the General. Now, if you want a mild shave, I'd go with the General. It's going to be more mild. Of course, I prefer it over the Razor Rock Hawk. However, the Hawk's $25. It's hard to compare this razor to the Hawk and the General because they're so much less expensive. Those are great razors. If you want to get into single edge razors, maybe look to one of those. The Hawk's a little more aggressive than the General. This guy's probably maybe a little bit more efficient than the Hawk. Anyway, really, really nice shaver here. I am definitely impressed. Well put together. So great job, Phil, on that one. And we used the old school Plisson. Again, by today's standards, it's not nearly as good as what's out there today. And it's thanks to you all, and thank your custom brush makers like Pete Wolf, Rudy Vay, and Nathan Clark, those sort of guys. They're the ones, and K Shave Works. They're the ones who sought out these better knots, and now we are reaping the rewards big time. And also Asylum Brushworks. This one is Colonia. Very, very good. Very, very good. If you like the scent of Aqua de Parma Colonia or Razor Rock XXX, good stuff. Very good indeed. Okay, today we're going to use aftershave that's not made anymore, sadly. Folsom & Company Capri. It has that sort of Colonia, that Aqua de Parma Colonia type of scent, which I enjoy very much. And sadly, it's not made anymore. I wish I had bought another one of these when they were available, because it's very, very good. But, I can always use my Razor Rock XXX and all those others that are great too. Today, I just happened to pick this one. Okay, everybody. Thanks once again for joining me. Hope to see you again soon. Until next time, let's make the whole world shave great once again.